Moldavite and sleep paralysis. You're here for Monday coffee chats with yours truly, and we're going to be talking about Moldavite and sleep paralysis. Did you know that #1 hallucination with sleep paralysis is that there's a creepy shadow figure sitting on your chest, like a demon, or some people perceive it as like a witch, but I hate when people put that connotation that witches are like ugly and creepy. I just don't like that. I think that narrative is outdated. But anywho, so was talking on another video about Moldavite, and then that person commented about sleep paralysis, and it was a good point to bring up because there's a lot of people that talk about Moldavite causing sleep paralysis. I don't believe it does, but I'm going to talk to you a little bit about sleep paralysis and what that is because I have some street cred on this. I actually was a psychology professor for years, but I don't do it anymore because I honestly make more money selling crystals. The pay is terrible when you teach at the college level. It's just fun facts. You have these highly educated people making very, very little money. Anyways, so sleep paralysis is more common in folks that have anxiety disorders and PTSD, okay? Much more common. In the general population, it's actually not that common, which I didn't realize because I've experienced a ton of sleep paralysis in my life, which makes sense because I have generalized anxiety disorder, but it's not very common. Now, in those populations, very common. And it occurs when your body is transitioning between wakefulness and REM. So when you're in REM, your body paralyzes you, right? So you can't move. And the ideology is that like you're not acting out your dreams because that would be dangerous for you and other people, right? And so your body paralyzes you. And so when you're having like a disruption in your sleep pattern and your brain is kind of like awake, so to speak, but your body is still paralyzed, it's very scary. And then we start having like those hallucinations, like we're hearing whispering or like creepy voices. It's always creepy. And I think that is like because we're innately scared because our body is paralyzed. And so it's enacting kind of like our fight or flight. And so we're perceiving a lot of things as like scared because our body wants to protect itself. That's my theory, okay? Now, again, like you're more likely if you have anxiety to have this. And if you've had this before, like let me know in the comments what your thoughts were. I have had it before. I've had the creepy shadow figure before. We've talked. Now I know what it is when it's happening. I'm conscious of it. So I try to like calm myself, but I do have it more frequently than other people. If you're super stressed, if you have a lot of anxiety, if you're a lot of sleep deprivation. So with my anxiety comes sleep deprivation. Together, right? Double whammy. And then in my 20s, I drank a lot more than I should of alcohol. And when you are drinking alcohol and you're getting to the point of like blackout, which I do not recommend, that will also cause sleep paralysis if you're more inclined towards sleep paralysis. I used to get all the time when I used to drink. Now I don't really drink, maybe like 1 drink a week. Isn't that wild? But there's no connection between Moldavite. I just think, and like y'all can let me know if you agree or not, that people who choose to use Moldavite might be more inclined already to sleep paralysis, and that's where they're making the connection. And you know, I think when people consciously decide to use Moldavite, they're at a point in their life where they're like, what the fuck's going on? Like, I need a huge change. That's what I did. I should tell you guys my story one day. Not on this video, it'll be too long. But let me know your thoughts. What do y'all think? Let me know in the comments. Do you like my Monday little chats? If not, no worries. But if you do, thanks for watching. Maybe you'll hit the like button and follow.